Okay, let's start with this corner, which is my dining table slash the computer area. It's a corner that gets direct sunlight only in the morning and a lot of lights during the morning and then the day because it's really near the huge window. I have here my Monstera aquatica, which is also called money tree, that I usually cut regularly so it doesn't get too leggy, too high, and not full anymore over there. So it's really easy. You cut it on top of a node and new leaves will grow from this area. Here I have my Fetus Elastica, which are really nice with the shiny leaves at first, and then it gets really dusty. You need to remove the dust so it photosynthesis well. But I really like the dark color, the dark green and the purplish behind, and on the stem it's really nice. Here I have the Pothos, silver Pothos. It's a baby from my mother plant that I did. A Philodendron astatum, also called silver sword because it's really silverish looking. It's really nice. A peperomia. I think it's a lime something because it looks like lime. A pink syngonium, a regular syngonium. I think it's a variegation though, I'm not sure. And a Pilea glaucoma. Here in that corner, I also put my baby Noxie. Hi, baby. And my Alocasia amazonica. That went dormant during the winter, so do not worry if you just got one, and it's also time to adjust and adapt. And I have new leaves now. Here in that pen that I've thrifted and repainted in white, which is not a good idea, I'm going to advise you, because every time some soil falls, it gets really messy. But, you know, it looks okay now. I've put an oxalis, a peperomia, that is actually flowering. This is a flower. I know, not pretty, right? But it means the plant is happy here, so oh well. This is a peperomia obtusifolia that's regrowing from his last summer, almost died. This is a peperomia pepper spot, another oxalis. 3 babies were gifted to me from a friend and now it's fully grown, it's really nice. Aloe, that's not doing so well in the back. Not sure what to do with this one. Monstera, Adansonii, 3 succulent that I've put together, and a croton. Not sure what's the name in English. Here on that shelf, I took advantage of it and I've put my Tradescantia tricolor. It's really pretty. I hope she will do well. She needs light, but not a ton of direct sunlight, so it's good. And some oxalis that I really need to put in my balcony because I don't think they're doing great right here. Here I've hanged my Pothos, I think it's a marble queen, in a really simple macrame style hanger. So he has enough lights in those windows. Oh, also here I have my succulent Buristel one. So full sun in the morning for her, which is nice. Right? Alright. Oh, you're the cutest. Here I've put a tiny corner near my chair so I can admire them and it gets a ton of light. But another Monstera Adansonii, another Tradescantia, it's another type of one. A peperomia prostata, my succulent Grossola, and I've put this baby Tradescantia Sabrina that have been gifted from friends, 2 friends actually, give me babies, and I hope she goes better than the 2 last one I've actually bought. This is my Alocasia Sabrina. I really like this one. Those stripes are so really nice. And I did a baby Tradescantia tricolor because it propagates really easily. Over here I have my Fetus Elastica. It's a variegation type. I've bought them with the other Fetus Elastica, the same height, and it doesn't grow as fast because it's a variegation. This is my Stromante tricolor that I really like. I've put in semi-shade because she likes that. They usually grow under another tree, so that's why I've put it over here and not direct in front of the window. This is my Philodendron, my true Philodendron. This is the old one, almost died last summer, and I bought a new one to refurbish this one first of all, and because I really like it. So I'm slowly doing some propagation and putting new stems. Here, another corner with a lot of light, but no direct sunlight, so I've put my Bikuni Immaculata, because it's a fuzzy one. She's growing a ton now. She's really nice, really pretty. You feel like someone have put like a Q-tip and painted those. It's really, really nice. Don't worry if you bought one and it goes pretty bad and you have one leaf left, because that's what happened. But with this leaf, she grows other ones. She went dormant, I think, during the winter, and she had trouble adjusting to the new environment. Here I also have an aloe, an Hypoest, I'm not sure what's the English for that, a reddish Fittonia, a peperomia. This is a peperomia, I think. Really like waffly, I don't remember the name, it's really famous. I'll find it for you. And this is a cute plant that I found. Not sure about the name because I bought it at a supermarket and they're not great at tagging plants' name. I found a ton of them in Ireland actually, growing like everywhere. Here's my Monstera that has suffered last year from a pest infection, as you can see here. When you have those type of things, you almost 90% sure that behind there is like a bug, which that happened. I've treated it, but this one has grown like that, so it showed that it was not in great shape at first. Now it's doing better actually. I think I put that in the rolling one because it's a heavy pot. Because I have a new one, so I think it's doing better. We'll see if this one grows half 18 like this. You need to put a like bamboo stuff to hold that, otherwise it gets droppy everywhere. On my shelf above my couch, I put a lot of plants because I think they're pretty high, so I need stuff to, you know, dress the wall. So I've put my golden Pothos, a Peperomia prostata, my string of heart, also called Ceropedia woody, that I cut regularly to refurbish the top, and so my cat doesn't have too many. I mean, don't think it's too much of a toy every time he walks around here. Green ivy, my favorite plant, Pothos aureum, that I really like. It's a variegation a little bit, but some leaves are turning green again. So you need enough light if your plant does that, or enough nutrient, like fertilize it. Don't forget to fertilize it. Another string of heart because it's nice and it dressed the wall, so it's really nice. Spatifilium, named her Oliveira. And she is a plant that usually have white flowers, but I don't have some right now to show you, which is unfortunate. Have it all year, but no, whatever. A Calathea that's doing great in my house, which is pretty rare. Calatheas doesn't do great in my house usually. A Maranta, which is a prayer plant. We call it like this because she likes to develop like horizontally. A tiny ficus, a Sansevieria. I put it here because I don't have a ton of light here, and they do okay and not a lot of light. They will grow a ton though, a ton. It's a slow grower, but they will grow better if it's in a lot of light, but I needed something clear and she does okay. Asparagus fern, that is colonizing all of the shelves. A spider plant, also called chlorophyllin, that I put into a sass and bell pot, really like. A aglonema, pink one, that does a lot of colors, which is really nice. In that corner, I've put some plants that are okay, far away from the light, but not that okay, so I've bought actually 2 growing lights for the winter, and I use it, you know, during spring at least once in 1 hour a day. It's LED, so it's okay energy-wise. Here I have a Raphidophora tetrasperma, my Tradescantia, Peperomia pepper spot, again, Peperomia watermelon, and look at this, it's gorgeous. I'm not sure about the name of this one, but it's doing great here. And 2 pileas in the same pot. And here, this is a really sad Calathea zebrina. Not enough moisture. You can't spray them because the leaves are velvety and they don't like that. So I basically need to buy a better humidifier. This is an essential oil diffuser. It's not a great humidifier because I think that's what she's lacking of. Talking about velvety plants, Silver Pothos, same, likes humidity. Not spray them directly. And it's really nice. That's the baby of the mother plant I've done the baby of at the beginning of the video. And I've actually divided the soil and the plants, so I have a second one in my bedroom. Okay, now in the bedroom, where I have a lot of plants too. I've put here a Sansevieria. I think it's a whale one, not sure. I really like this one actually. I like the plain green. It's in the shade, basically. Not a ton of lights, but I've said Sansevieria goes okay in the shade. She's not gonna grow like crazy, but she does okay. So if you have like a really low light place or studio, house, whatever, she will survive and she will stay cute. Not a ton of lights and not a ton of water though. Here I did my corner. I'm gonna start with the big tree. It's the Fetus Elastica. I've bought it pretty in a bad shape. Like all of the leaves over there were like really damaged, so I've cut them. It was 50% off from a supermarket, by the way. I've cut them and see it kind of waking up the node, so new stems now are growing, which is really nice. So do not hesitate if one of them is damaged. First, it kind of weakens the plant, and also it kind of, yeah, it makes her weak. It exhausts her because she has to put like some like juice. I don't know what's the name of the thing. Whatever. So yeah, you should not hesitate to cut them, and it will grow new leaf. Also, if you have a node like this that is basically sleeping, you can also do an incision right here, and it will awaken the node, which I've done over here. See, this one was sleepy. I've done an incision and now I have a new, not just a new leaf, a new stem, so it might get fuller. She is better. She actually grew all of this because it was like that size, so she's doing better. But this part was too damaged, so you need to cut off the ones that are too damaged. I bought 2 Ficus lyrata because I really like that plant. They love humidity, so do not hesitate to spray. It's not a velvety leaf, so she will be okay. And she has sun in the morning, but that's it, and a lot of light. My aloe vera, that's growing everywhere. So to avoid doing too much of those bend, you should turn it regularly, just like a pilea. So the light is going everywhere. I have another Maranta because I really like it. You can tell the difference between the new leaf and the old one, really dusty one. I have a Buristel baby because I've done few propagation of my mother plants that I've shown you near my cat. Another Calathea medallion. That is my second one buying this because the first one had a ton of a pest infection basically, and I saw it too late. Here I have my Pothos aureum. It's a baby that I've done from the mother plant. I should find another place than my sitting area, but yeah, it's really easy to propagate. And then I've hanged some plants because I was running out of place and they need sun, I mean at least light. This is an Ashkenanthus, a lipstick plant. I have flower, like really reddish flower all year, every few months, and right now I don't have any to present you, which is a shame, but I've put some photos of it on my account. My golden pothos, because I've basically divided the plants when I bought it, so I have one in my shelf on top of my couch and one here. Another philodendron, because I just like it, so every time I see one I buy one. This one was supposed to go into my classroom, but it was too pretty to stay in the classroom during the vacation, and I did not bring it back. And this is my silver pothos. Same, I divided the plant, so I have another one in my bedroom. And it's doing okay, as long as you don't break too much of the roots. If you do a little bit break the roots, it is fine. It's like hair. If you cut it, it will encourage to grow new roots and maybe a stronger root system. But if you don't do too much of a damage, she will keep growing back and actually have new leaves. So that's really encouraging. So yeah, this is the bedroom.